Hey dudes, welcome back to the mothership. You're on part 2 of my stage 1 upgrade on my Softail Street Bob. If you're following along with the series, the first step was we took everything off the bike. Now we're actually going to put the new exhaust on the bike, and then I'll have a step 3 and a step 4 and a step 5 as I go forward. Right now, I wanted to show you guys the exhaust that I chose and give you a little backstory of it. But if you guys like this content, if you want to be a part of this whole series that we're doing right now, a subscription would be fantastic. That way you'll see it as soon as it pops into your video feed. A comment would be great. I want to know what you guys think, and a like would be fantastic. Getting into what I chose, I actually ended up choosing the El Diablo for from Cobra. I chose them because I had the Speedster 909s on my last bike, and I really liked them. I didn't want to go with the 2-2. I wanted to do a 2-1 performance. And I don't know if you guys are looking right now. It's early 2021. I bought my bike in January, and it's taken me 3 months to actually find an exhaust to ship to me. Not just this one. I've been looking through everything. I ended up buying this on Get Lowered. I looked at Dennis Kirk. I looked at Revzilla. I looked directly from Cobra. I've looked through everybody, and I ended up buying this exhaust from Get Lowered. And as soon as I bought it, it went directly out of stock right afterwards. So no one has any exhausts. So I'm sorry if you're looking for one. It sucks. I got the last one. Anyway, this is what comes in the box, and let's see what it looks like. Alright, this is what comes in the box out of its packaging. It's still in the plastic because, if this is your first time doing exhaust, anytime you put your hands directly onto the stainless steel stuff, the oils in your skin, as soon as you turn your bike on, are going to heat up really fast. It's actually going to burn, and it's going to create like a weird look on your exhaust. So you want to make sure that you use gloves, or once you put it on, you wipe it down. Standard stuff. I'm sure you guys know that, but just so you know. What comes in the box, you've got front header, back header, 2-1, and then the actual muffler, and then the hardware kit. I'm sure there's a sticker in there, and I'll show you if there is. It's pretty self-explanatory stuff. It looks really good. Tony, who's here, we were just talking about it, and just the hardware alone looks so much higher quality than what comes stock on Harley. Like, these brackets are just much nicer. I'm really excited to see what it looks like on the bike, so let's get down in the garage and let's actually put it on. Okay, so prep before we start this. We're going to take the original oxygen sensors that were in the stock exhaust. We're going to place them on the new exhaust. Then we are going to set the new flange and this clip. Basically, we're going to have sit like this, and then this goes on afterwards. All right, that's an important step. Make sure it goes in that order. These are kind of a pain. I'm not going to show you me struggling with it because it is a pain, but you'll get them on. I've got the snap rings on. I've got the flange on. I've got the O2 sensor. So I'm going to attach it to the exhaust manifold there, loosely, very loosely. Don't torque it down, just loosely. And Anthony's going to hold it so I don't have it bang on everything. All right, so we got the front header on, just loosely. We don't want to torque it down or anything in the front. We just want to get it so it's sitting there. It's really going to be a pain getting that front nut on just because of geography, but we'll get it. We're going to do the same thing with the back one. I already got the O2 sensor installed. We just got to put the flange on. Remember, flange goes on like so, and then clip goes on right afterwards. And then we're going to attach it, again, loosely right in here into the exhaust. Okay, next step. We've got the headers on loosely, so we are going to put the, I don't know, this is the 2-1. We're gonna put this on. And we gotta make sure that we put the brackets so that the part that we're actually gonna screw goes up and down so we can actually get to it. So the top one goes up, the bottom one goes down. Easy. Alright, it is important to make sure that these are seated in all the way. They do have a nice cutout here so you can kind of see if there's anything at the end. And then when you install these, you kind of put the, you put this little bracket here so that's right on the edge. Not over, not under, but right on the edge. That gives it the best seal. All right, I'm gonna put the mounting plate for the exhaust on here. Basically, it's just taking up this hole right here, and this is where your foot pegs are gonna go. Fun fact. Yeah, gonna get it on there. It's already pre-Loctited, and then we'll torque it down. All right, for all you playing at home, we did the math for you. It's 40 to 50 foot-pounds for the exhaust mounting bracket. Still by the book, but there you go, 40 to 50 foot-pounds. So we're gonna do about 45 with the torque bar. Okay dudes, the next step that we're gonna do is tighten down the nuts on the exhaust flanges. So there's 2 on this side and 2 on this side. We wanna put them on, you know, one side and the other side, kind of going in often alternately, excuse me. That way we make sure that there's a good seal going straight forward, it's not pushed too far on one side versus the other. We're gonna do the front first, then the back first, and then the next thing we need to do is tighten down these brackets. We're gonna do the bracket that holds the front, and then the bracket that holds the back, and then we'll do the bracket that holds the muffler on, and then we will actually tighten down the muffler to the bracket itself. So let's get started. Okay dudes, so particularly this exhaust, there's 2 screws that go through the bracket from the other side into the exhaust, and we just had a really hard time trying to get it enough space where we could pull them together. Basically it turned out that the screw wasn't long enough to reach where we wanted to, so we really had to jack it in forward and get the screw in. But at this point we have both headers tightened on there, we have both flanges tightened on there, we have the muffler clamp, and we have the screws attached to the muffler. So at this point I'm going to clean it all down so we don't get burn marks, and then we're going to start working on the heat shields. Okay, I've wiped down everything. Now it's the part that I hate the most, which is getting the heat shield on. You basically have to make sure when you put the rings on that they're pointing in the right direction, but your instructions will tell you which way they're supposed to go. For this particular exhaust, we're going to put the rear heat shield on first, then the front heat shield, then we're going to put masking tape here, and then put the little piece that does a splitter. This is going to suck, but let's do it. All right, now this is the last step that I was telling you about. We're gonna put masking tape over the edge of where this is gonna go on, just so as we're trying to get it on, it doesn't scrape away at my exhaust.
This is gonna be somewhere like this, so you're gonna put the tape.
Well, that's it guys. This is the Cobra El Diablo on my Street Bob. I think it looks night and day better, honestly, than the stock. Really excited with it. What do you guys think? You like it? Drop a comment below. Subscription would be great. We still got some more stuff coming on the stage with upgrade, but this looks sharp, man. Ride safe, guys.